Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. 2022 is almost over, and I'm doing a little bit of cleanup and organizing. Stay tuned. It would be an absolute understatement to say that I do a lot of crafting throughout the year, so I generate a lot of scraps and a lot of mess. Today we're going to tackle one of those messes. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so much for the wonderful way that you show up for me and my channel every single day. And thank you so much for the positive support you've been showing my After Christmas sale. 8 hours left, so if you want to take advantage of up to 65% off, head on out to my website. The link is in the description box. Y'all, I literally craft almost every day of the year, and that means that I'm using my tools a lot when I'm crafting, in particular my scoreboard. And I have several scoreboards, so depending on where I am, I'll grab this one or I'll grab that one. But they can all use a good end of the year cleaning. And that's what this video is about. So I'm going to switch to my overhead camera so I can show you what we're going to be doing today to make our scoreboards look new again. So here are a few pictures of how my scoreboard looked before I actually cleaned it. Y'all, it was really a mess, and it's one of those things that when I'm crafting at the rate that I do craft, I really don't think about those things much. But then I do reach a point every now and then where I'm looking at it and I say, you know, it's time to stop that crafting and clean those tools. So as you can see, my scoreboard was really looking cruddy. Now here is what that same scoreboard looks like right now. This dark line here, that's not a stain or anything. That is where this scoreboard actually folds. So this one folds right at the 5 1/4 inch mark. So that's what that is. But you can see how I was able to clean and remove all of that gunk that was in here and here, all over the place. And it's very simple to do. So I am going to show you how we're going to take another one of my boards, this one. So I'm going to open it so you can see just how cruddy this looks. We have crud here, we have crud in between the crevices. I have crud on this blue part. We're going to spruce it up and make it look almost new again. Now it won't be perfect, but it is going to be such an incredible improvement. So you see how it looks right now. Very simple what I'm going to do. I am going to use Windex or a window cleaner. And the trick to getting in there is an old cheapo toothbrush, and I get these from the Dollar Tree. So I'm not even going to worry about getting this on my desk because it'll clean my desk as well. So I am just spraying this very well, and I'm actually saturating where I'm spraying. I'm not being stingy with my spray. I'm getting down in those crevices. Going to make sure that I cover this whole thing. Then once we have it covered, we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to come back with my toothbrush and we're going to get in there and clean this out. All right, y'all, so it's been 5 minutes. And basically what the Windex did was it helped to loosen a lot of the lint fibers that had become embedded in my scoreboard. Now, one thing that I also noticed with my scoreboard is sometimes I'll go back over a score or a cut that might have had some glue on the paper, and I'll get glue down in these little crevices. The Windex has been pretty good at cleaning that. If the Windex doesn't clean it, then some of that glue oil that I showed you in a previous video will definitely help to get the glue if it's hardened. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I can already tell a big difference in my scoreboard. Now I'm using a soft bristle toothbrush because I don't want to do anything that might scrape my measurements and remove those, but I'm getting in these little corners here, I'm actually going to zoom out just a little bit so that y'all can see everything that I'm doing, because I am getting in there and I'm really working it out. And I'm making sure that I get in the cut track so that I don't have any more fibers in there. Then I'm going to get down in here. Some of you probably have your own technique for cleaning your scoreboard or your other tools. For those of you who don't, just try some all-purpose cleaner. Windex works fine for me. So I am really just getting in there and giving this a good cleaning. And then once I think that I have everything nice and clean and refreshed, I'm actually going to take it over to the sink and rinse it. And if you're cleaning and you find that you have some lint pieces, you can just take your finger blade or the point of a needle or X-Acto blade and just go in there and get out anything that might be stubborn. But I think this is going to look pretty refreshed when I'm done with it. So then we also need to do this piece as well. Get it nice and clean. It's not as bad as the other, so I really don't have to do any soaking on this piece. So I'm going to take this over to the sink, rinse it, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And doesn't that board look a whole lot cleaner than it did just a moment ago? So I am just going to take my paper towel and we're going to dry this. And make sure that you let it dry completely before you place any paper on for cutting. Otherwise, you're going to wet your paper. So I'm just getting down in there. And y'all, there we have a very clean scoreboard that's practically like new. Gone is all of the dirt and the gunk that I had on my scoreboard from repeated use. I use it every day. I use it multiple times a day, and I don't always have time to stop and clean it. And as you can tell, I wasn't. I was just letting it build up. But now that I am in the process of doing some year-end cleaning and getting things organized, these are some of the things that I wanted to tackle, so I thought I'd share them with you. These are two of my scoreboards that now have a new refreshed look. This blue line here is not one that I really want to remove, so I did go over it with a permanent marker because I was using this scoreboard specifically for a project that someone was helping me with, and I wanted to make sure that they always knew that this is where I needed that paper aligned. So I made a permanent mark, but other than that, this board looks almost new, as does this one. So we're going to let both of these dry, and then you'll see me using these nice clean boards in my upcoming videos. So I hope that this has helped you to know that with just a little bit of all-purpose cleaner or a window cleaner like Windex and an old toothbrush from the Dollar Tree or any store that you might want to get one from, or an old one that you might have at home, you can get in there and clean out those crevices and have a nice, clean, refreshed scoreboard. So guys, I hope that this has been helpful to some of you. And if you have ideas on how you keep your scoreboards clean or how you clean them, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're not a part of my online crafting family, I'd love to have you join. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.